Well, John, start of a new season again. Pre-season friendlies, all about fitness really. You played on Saturday up at Concert. I did see both the games in Brighton on Sunday, but maybe it's not mentioned too much about that. Facilities-wise, I mean. Anyway, just take us over. You've made a few signings for the start of the season. Tonight's game I thought was exceptional. I thought the boys ran themselves out on the ground and come away with a good result. But as I say, I always think at this stage of the season it's all about fitness.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. You know, we're asking them. We've got our own agenda. Obviously, Hibs have got theirs. They're trying to get a team together to go and play in the Europa League. And we knew they'd come down here and play like they can. You know, they pass and move very, very well. It's something to aspire to be honest. But you've got to hang in there and be in the game. And obviously, the game plan is certainly going to lose a goal in about 15 seconds. So the recovery from that and the way we settled and played, everybody knows that Hibs were going to have the lion's share of possession, and they did, and they made chances in the game. But I thought our application today, as I've said to the players, was fantastic. You know, as I keep saying, we have our own agenda. We've got to try and get our fitness levels to a point where we can go and compete this season and do well and leave our mark in the league. So, you know, we'll not play against the calibre of players that Hibs are brought down very often. And it was more a mental and concentration thing today, and making sure that we got that right. But certainly in terms of team bonding, going away at weekends and all the rest of it, nothing works as well as getting a good result against a top team and sticking together and showing that if you do that, then you can get rewards.
Well, that actually did really well tonight. And it's a good result at the end of the day. Going on to the players you've signed, John, will you be looking, I think we had a brief talk about this at the weekend, do you think you've got your squad now? Do you think you've got the players you want to go forward from now?
Well, I think I've got the players I wanted, certainly, in the areas I had to cover. You know, Lee Hamilton, it's the first time I've seen Lee, to be fair. He didn't play at the weekend, and he came on and looked, you know, very good as a defender, and he's a powerful guy. Kevin McKinley has been suffering with a hamstring injury, played tonight, and I thought he did exceptionally well as well for a guy who's been out for a long time, and he's a really determined character, as anybody close to the pitch probably had. And you know, our back three we can normally count on, you know, so those areas are good. I brought Stevie Thompson in because I thought we could do a little bit of creativity in the middle of the park, and I thought he was excellent tonight, and his fitness levels again good. You know, we're looking up front, obviously, you know, the Jordan Sheeran, Darren Lavery partnership is something that's key to us. Sheeran's is a big guy, a big strong guy, and I'm sure he'll upset defenders. We need to get goals out of him, and we need Lavery firing again. Darren's been asked in the last 2 or 3 games because of the injuries and suspensions to play slightly deeper, but I thought he was excellent tonight, and worked really hard for the team, you know, and that's something that I can look on in the future than we could possibly call on.
I think everybody did well tonight, John, to be honest with you. I think I was personally really pleased with the performance, and to get a draw with Hibs is tremendous. I think looking at the team, and there's a few comments about in the stand there tonight when I sat in the stand, we look a stronger physically team than we were last year at this time.
I think that's probably the mark of my teams, you know. If you, I'm 5'10", but I like to be looking up at my players when I'm talking to them, you know. I think you need a presence. I think it's something that the league are in demand. You've got to have that athleticism about you. You know, the Mikey McKenna's, the Robert Wilsons, the boys that everybody knows around the club are built like Adonises, if they don't mind me saying. They are big lads, and we've brought in some that are the equal of those, you know. So, you know, when I came into the club, I felt we were a little bit too small. We didn't have a lot of presence about the team. We had some good football players, but certainly not enough presence and physicality about the team, and it was a bit one of these situations where I had to go and change that. So I think that the signings we've made will certainly serve us well in that department. But equally, you've got to have some ability. You know, you don't come to this club unless you can play the game. You know, and I think we've found players who can do both.
Well, that's great. We've got another couple of friendlies coming up. I think in the next week we've got Gateshead next Tuesday night, and then I think it's 2 weeks tonight we play Albion Rovers in that Challenge Cup or whatever it's like. You know.
We've got Alloa between that and the 16th, so we've got to go away there. So, I mean, we've taken tough tests. We're only taking in easy games because, you know, I'm in the camp there. Where do you learn? You know, what am I learning? If we're beating the junior side by 6 or 7 goals, so that said, we didn't do particularly well at the weekend doing that. But it's one of these ones where we will be battle hard and ready to play Albion Rovers. There's no doubt about that.
No, that's great. Thanks very much. Thank you. Thanks.
Cheers.